Welcome to episode 5 of this Play series. My name is Daz Tactic. Welcome to the channel. Hope you've been enjoying the series. It's been fun to play so far. I'm liking where we are. I'm liking that we basically don't have any major factions by the looks of things on this island. We don't know what's up ahead. There could be something way at the top of the map there. That's actually a fair way. If we just sort of zoom out, you get a bit of a feel. There's a lot of space there. There could be a major in there. I'm hoping not, because it'll then force me to then go out across the oceans, and I do want to be doing that. One thing we can have a look at is just as we sort of find things, we can just go and click to see this is non-aligned forces in through there. Salernum, this is unknown. Yeah, so we don't know what the actually we're not seeing that all that well at this point in time. But anyway, I think in this episode we might actually start to do some exploration using the Maritime Trade House, and we might also use the Maritime Trade House that we have shares in because we'll get a little bit back. So let's start there. We do actually have a few other options if we just go to the strategic map. And I do think this is a good idea, just to sort of see what's actually inside this trade house. Or Torona. Sorry, this is not Torona. This area back over here. If we go to the zones, this zone in through here, which is Odin C2, is a big zone. Like, this is a massive zone. There's Odin C1 down there, which won't really go too far, I don't think. But Odin C would be an interesting one for us as well, just to see what's on the other side. This one could also be good as well, Planetary Ocean 3. But I think we'll actually go with Hades Main and just sort of see what we end up with. So I'm pretty sure that one there is still part of Hades Main, even though it's sort of showing a different sort of symbol in through that side. In fact, if we just go and click on that one, oh, it's Blowfish. Okay, so that is different. No, that is different. Well, in that case, should we go with Planetary Ocean 3? Maybe not. I think we'll still actually go this way. Yeah, it's a tricky one to figure out. We just go to the strat cards. I think we've got a card that we need. We've got one Recon contract. Now, we'll get more of these as we play them. There's also, like, you tend to sort of pick them up again. We've only got 2 transport contacts. We're going to need a few of those contracts. Sorry, not contacts. But the Recon contract, let's just go across to the targets. Let's put it into the one that we do actually have in through here. God, I'm tempted to go this way, you know. I am tempted to go that way or this way. Hey, so that's Blowfish there. And so Blowfish is up this way as well. I can play it up there. Let's play Hades Main. Just see if there's any majors on this side of it. We'll execute the stratagem. So we're just going to execute this one. Now, it doesn't execute straight away. What we're doing is we're telling them to come and talk to us next turn. So it takes a few turns to get these things set up, which is a bit of a shame, actually. It would be good if there was more that you can actually then do. We've got 2 makeshift ports. This is important for what we may be wanting to do. I do want to sort of show how to use the new DLC with different landings and things. So we'll probably try to get something going with that fairly soon. And then I can just talk about how this one actually does work. Actually, I think I went through all of my things I was supposed to do. Anyway, this will have to do. It'll have to do. Start the turn. Got guided RPG. I'm not interested in that one either, to be honest, at this stage. Then we've got another Recon contract, so we've got a second one of those coming back in. Now, I'm going to play that one as well. I'll play it on one of the other on the other areas that we actually had. Working happiness in Rory John is at 38 points. Yep, that's okay. It's fairly low, but it will fix itself up slowly over time. If we go to our decisions now, in the zone decisions will be, we've got riots. Now, I'm just going to send the troops in again, just to put them down. And Hades Main contract, Recon contract. Now, we can do this for a certain amount of time. Now, 2 to 4 is enough for us to see what's going on. It won't be enough for us to keep something open necessarily. But for just seeing what's going on, 4 is heaps. So let's just go and play that one. We've got a lot of money, so we'll go and play that one for 4 rounds. So we managed to haggle 64 credits off the price. Now, we got that one. We have a trade skill. We also have shares. There's a whole lot of different things that go into trying to reduce the actual contract amount. National budget allocations. Now, the Interior Council is becoming less and less important to me. let's keep the Supreme Council there. Maybe bring that one down to, say, 35. Bring this one down to, say, 9. Military is at 24. We do want to sort of flick these around a little bit. Probably have military going a little bit higher than economic. Let's just go and confirm these. So a few of the they're not very happy except for Marlow Jonland. Motion that the meritocracy profile. These I find you just have to say yes and just do them. If you don't do it straight away, they'll keep on asking. So we'll just accept. The Hill State demands regular relations. So as they're concerned about the unclear relations between us. Now, what they're wanting is that they're wanting to have secure borders. We might come back to this one and have a bit of a look because I don't think we want to do that. Training opportunity for the 5th. Now, we've got enforcement or mind. I think we'll just go with more mind in this instance. Okay, and we'll just keep on pushing up into Hill State. Okay, what's that in there? That's another C zone. Dionysus C zone. Okay. It's all Hill State back in through here. We don't know what type they are. Okay, that's all right. We'll find out soon enough. And we'll just keep on building these roads up. So we'll just go R, dirt road. And I'm guessing we'll probably split off at this point and head out this way. And maybe have another group that heads out the other side as well. Okay, so we'll just now move these up along towards that top ocean, that top portion. Now, I actually don't want to be friendly with Hill State at all. We'll have a quick look and see if we know who they are. What actually are you? Farmers. Okay, they will actually have a town in that case. So we want the town. It's basically what we want to have happening in here. Yeah, so that's something we do actually want to have. I think I'll just keep on moving these down towards where we want to be. There's definitely something down in here. Must be in there. We've taken all that now. Okay, so we don't have any recon in these zones just yet, but we are moving the forces down. Now, one decision. I think we're going to say, no, we're not going to respect this at all. We will not bow under pressure of the force of ignorance and darkness. There we go. So their relationship goes down with us, but that's okay because we're here to invade anyway. This is an invasion force that we actually have. The farmers are not going to be attacking across the ocean, by the way. It's more the raiders, and we don't have that many raiders on this particular planet, so we're not going to see very many of those. Let these come through. There we go. Looks like they may be up the top there. Start the turn. Another maritime trade house has arrived. Radiation filters, pointless for us. Another recon contract, which is good. We might throw another one of those recon contracts out there. That's all right as well. Just put the logistics on just so we can sort of see what the numbers are. Now that is the Hill State farmers. We're not seeing anything really that's of great value around where they actually are. I'm assuming that, actually there we go. We're now getting good recon in through this side. So we're seeing things, for example, like over here, where this is all non-aligned forces. We're not seeing anything other than non-aligned forces throughout this whole island. There's an archive through there. There's not really anything of great value over this side. But just for the sake of the exercise, it may be worth having a bit of a look at. Now, back in here, we know that this is actually going to be the Blowfish MTH further out. Who we are in contact with, like the Dionysus may actually be here to make contact with us as well, because we've just come across them. I might actually talk with these guys, Odin C2, and just sort of see what they can tell us. See if there's any other islands that are available that we can sort of have a bit of a look at. And it looks like if they've got forces here, that will be the side that will be that we'll need to be attacking on. So I'll move everything across this other side. That's all good. So Maritime Trade House, yeah, the Dionysus Sea. So we'll go yes. We'll actually have a talk with them. This may then allow us to get more shares with them as well. Hill State demands resolution of relations. We'll be enemies. So they're actually now saying, like, you know, show us your colours. Yep, we're going to end up at war with them. So so they tried to take. We're now got a state of war. There's nothing else we really need to do there. Actually, that's all fine. Let's just go and talk with Odin C2 and see what they can actually show us. Just go across the strat cards. MTHs. Got 2 recon contracts. Let's go and play this one over here. Maritime Trade House active in this zone. We are not. Oh, we're not in communication with them. Now, Dionysus Sea, we do get to play with that one again, and we also have Planetary Ocean 2. This one may be worth having a bit of a look at. Actually, let's go and do this one. So I'll come back next turn. Now we do actually also have a contact, I think. Yep, we've got a contact MTH back in here. We've got 3 of those. Let's just go to the target zone. We've got money, so we might as well do this one in contact Odin C. So we'll now go and send word to them that we're wanting to talk. Okay, this is good. And that's what we need to do at this stage. Now I could keep on moving forward in there, but I'll just keep it where it is. Yep, now they're coming across. Oh, here it is. It's now decided to attack. Killed 200 infantry. Yep, so they've now come to talk to us. Discovered new tech, metal soil filtration. This is actually probably a good one for us, I would think. The gas-powered small arms. Another recon contract. So we're picking up the ones that we're now starting to spend. We've got a unit with low supply, which is where? None of those. None of those. Oh yes, this one here. Okay, so this one here is starting to run out of supply. We'll need to start to build more of the roads up through this particular zone. And really we want to be sort of zipping into where they actually are. Just keep on moving up. I'm not sure if there's anything up there. I'm assuming not. Just get these into a good position. Okay, now to move on up, we have a bit of a look. We've got forest in through there. We've got a hill forest there. Our best bet will be, actually we're going to have to break through here somehow. There's one there. There's no point going on that one there. So it's either go around the outside edge and cross here, which is going to cost me a lot, or coming through here and up and crossing. So it's one of the two. There's a ridge of hills that runs through the middle of this landmass, and I'm thinking this way. Let's just go and go to roads, go to dirt roads. It's cheaper there. 120. It's 40. That's 40 as well. Let's just go that way. It keeps it on the inland, which keeps it away from anything that can invade as well. So let's just move that side. Okay, that's fine. Just press number 1. And they're all where they need to be. New organisation. Now we do want to get the Model Design Council so we can get better models. Probably more than anything, I think. Let's go and grab that one. Minor Worker Strike. He hates it so much. I'm just going to keep on using the military to sort of suppress them. MTH is offering to buy IP. Now this is again a lot of money, so yes, we will do it. MTH is transporting marauders. Ooh, here we go. Now, this is interesting. So the Odin Sea MTH is transporting over 4,000 raiders from overseas and trying to embark them on Toronto's beaches. So these are coming from a group, like another independent group of raiders somewhere on the planet. Not on the planet, but actually on the other side of Odin Sea. We'll have a look at this one now. We've got a recon contract here with the Blowfish Maritime Trade House. Let's do four rounds there into Planetary Ocean 2. Let's do that one. Okay, so this is the Odin Sea. They've come in. We will actually pay them this money.
Roger that.
But we can do different things. We can either attack the ships or do not attack the ships, and then we have to finish off what they're doing. Now, the reason this is a problem is that Odin Sea is all the way through here. This is Odin Sea all the way down the whole edge, right down to that point there. They could end up anywhere. And I prefer that not to be the case. We don't know exactly where that's going to be. I wish there was a bit of warning with this. I actually don't like this mechanic all that much. It's transporting over 4,000 raiders from overseas and trying to embark them on Toronto's beaches. And we've got a lot of beaches here, and unfortunately. So I'm going to attack the ships and scare them off. So we'll do it this way, which will then decrease the relationship with the Maritime Trade House.
Order acknowledged.
And so it's... Yep, that's okay. We managed to scare away the ships, so we've sort of stopped them from doing that invasion. So we don't know where that was going to be. Now, we also don't know, if we go back to the history, what actually happened in here. Next battle. So these things actually came in, the walruses that we sort of saw there before. Looks like they may still be in here. So we'll sort of risk that. Just go next. Did they move? We can't see it, so that's okay. So let's move in. There they are. We can now spot them. And so this is them in through here. This is the multi-coelacanth, which are the walruses. So scientific name is multi-coelacanth Glegoria, but we call them walrus. They're a 2-meter carnivore. Okay, resembles a vertebrate analogue. Its chemistry is water carbon breathing, and it's amphibic. So it's an amphibious, so it can move and attack on land hexes as well, except for mountains. So it can actually move onto land. It's an aquatic scavenger. So this one doesn't usually go for kills, but it scavenges dead animals instead. Has amorphous 1, so up to 50% more hit points per level. It does have a fair few hit points there. It's fast, and it got evasion 2, so up to 50% hit points per level versus non-infantry attackers. And a swimmer. So up to 40% combat bonus in swamps and tundra. So that's actually not going to worry us too much. But anyway, there's not much there. I don't think actually these can. That one there can attack. That one there can attack as well. If we just try it and sort of see what we would end up with. 16 to 1. Let's just go for it. We don't want any of these guys to be killed off. Alright, so we won. They then escaped, and they'll be escaping out into the ocean. So they've actually now escaped out into here. We lost a few troops. That one we've done enough. Now the Odin Ocean. Let's have a quick look at our reports. So the contracts we have, we've got Hades is now, we've got 2 rounds left in the Hades recon. Blowfish MTH, we're just waiting for the recon there. I'm going to talk with the Odin and go and find out who's invading us. So let's go across to the strat cards, MTHs, and we'll do a recon. We've got a couple more of these that have now come back in. The target this time will be this Odin Sea. So we're now getting a good picture as to what's going on around here. We should have a good picture about what's going on up through this side, and then this will give us a bit of a picture as to who's on the other side of this. I hope. Okay. Yeah, so there's an armored there's an automated factory through there. This one gives only 20 industrial points, so it's not massive. So we'll end our turn there. Side skirt's good. Policy meeting. Yep, so as a shareholder you can try to influence the MTH. There's a lot you can do with this one. MTH Bluefish made a well-executed naval attack on Planetary Ocean. 2 ships engaged 3 ships, lost 1 friendly ship while sinking 3. Wow, that is big. That is big, because Planetary Ocean, over through here, if we have a look and see what they've actually got, that was a big naval attack. If we go back to the reports, MTHs, and we're not seeing the other group there. There's Blowfish all the way through there. They've got 4 ships. They've got 3. Odin's got 4. Hades Main has got 3. Yeah, these are money grubbers. There's shipwrights in there. They're anti-piracy. And then Blowfish, which we haven't really sort of done much with. Someone else has got 1 share with them. But they're quite extended. I don't know why we didn't get Planetary... Oh, hang on, this is Blowfish in through there. Where's... I wonder where Planetary Ocean is. So we're starting to see a little bit more now. This is all... This is another minor faction. Up through that side. So Caswell Bund. So it looks like we've got a few more miners that we can deal with off on that side. That's Hill State, of course. So there may be an internal ocean, like an internal. Actually, no. It looks like it then splits across. This one here is non-aligned forces, so it's going to be a small island at the top. We're not seeing anything other than those regimes in through there. Okay, that's fine. Just keep on marching up towards... I'm guessing that their city is going to be in here somewhere. Just keep on pushing up this area. Now, there's more forest there, and then we want to get across this other side. So the road... Oh, we can't get there just yet. Alright, we'll leave that one where that is. Let's have a look and see what else we can build at Torona. Just have a bit of a look and see. I mean, we now certainly have like a high civilization score here. We've got a bit of everything now in that one. What about on the other location over here? Rory John, we still don't have health or security, so maybe we'll go and start building those. And we'll just go back to construct. Hospital. Start that one up. And we have we don't have a real lot of metal at this point in time. So we'll sort of just keep on going with what we've got. At some point, this is a long way up. We're going to have to do something with this particular one as well. Now, this is also quite open and a bit of a problem. We've got 14,000 that we can actually go and generate in through there. I think I'll wait till the Model Council, until we get combat armor in the Model Council, then we'll start to sort of really look after our zones. 4 decisions, so new director for the Model Design Council. Now, did we have someone? We did have someone that was good, didn't we? Yeah, I think we're going to pop Hannah in this position. Or was she going to go somewhere else? She's a Cap 4, which means that she'll learn quickly. What about the others that we had? If we have a quick look at the... I think we put the one in for the military. Marlo Johnland is a Cap 3 with good skill sets. So I think we can just keep him where he is. And then we also had the Director of the Economic Council, Marissa, is Cap 3. Again, she's actually doing okay as well. Let's put let's go and do that. We'll go and pop in Hannah into the Model Design Council, and we can always just flick them around again at some other point. There she is there. It's only got like a suitability rating of 1, but we know that she will come good. So she goes in. Now the Model Design Council, this is another one where we want to have, we want to be going on low discovery until we want to then look at, so we're going to have low discovery for when we're building things. When we're not building anything, it all goes back into discovery. So this is what we want. We just go confirm. Okay, Model Design Council. Now there's really nothing in here that we want to be designing at this point in time. We haven't actually got anything new to actually make. So let's just go no new orders. That way they will go back to discovery. Now this isn't a recon contract. I'm just going to go 2 rounds. I don't want to spend this sort of money. So just 2 rounds in there. That will give us a bit of a feel for who's around us. So we're now starting to use the maritime trade houses to do the scouting for us, which I really like the idea of this. Just going in the turn there. Keep on shuffling back. Found the high-speed machine gun. I want combat armor. I'm just going to keep on going until I find combat armor. Okay, Odin C has started an auction. Now we know that they've got, we don't know exactly what they've got, but I'm assuming they're going to have a fair bit. So we're now starting to sort of see things back over this other side. This here is Kirkwall Empire, which is a minor regime. Over through here is another minor regime. This is Adams Bridge League. So that's all we're sort of seeing. They're probably the ones that were trying to invade us, I would guess. Actually, there's more over this side as well. This is a prefecturus. This is another minor regime. Great. We've now got areas that are interesting for us to try to invade. So this is now becoming quite an interesting prospect for us to try to get some sort of presence over there. So I don't think this island will continue on. It looks like there's another group in there, Planetary Ocean, with a Planetary Ocean MTH. So that's all okay. Yeah, this will be the capital back over this side. Let's go and move that one into there. Just keep on trying to make it difficult for them to move away. Let's get the road. So R, dirt road. And then we'll continue up and over. I think that'd be the way to do it. Got different decisions, zone decisions, legendary courtesan in Rorigend. Well, brothel in Rorigend has attracted an exotic courtesan from a land far away. It's possible to rent her for specific assignments to leaders who need some motivation. What should we do? Rent her services, please. So cost is 280 credits. Let's give that a go. We've got a bit of money, so let's do it. So we've now got a courtesan who is actually now working for us. The MTH stock auction. Now I'm thinking this one's going to be fairly expensive, so let's just go and place this one at say 1,200. We'll bid that. Okay, and also there's another one in here as well for. I thought that was just it. We'll do say 600 odd there. So that one might be just it. Not sure. Right, so we'll just go that side. Militia Parade. Yep, we'll spend 200 credits. Now we're down to practically nothing. Model Design Council, again, no new orders. We do actually have the bazooka, but I don't want to do that one just yet. I want to wait until I get combat armor. And we're just going to keep on sort of trying to get our supplies across here. Let's just go into traffic signals. Only allow pull points through and block everything off that way. That way we're going to end up just pushing more out across this other zone. Bit of a dangerous prospect, that one. And everything else is looking good. Rory John back in through here. We'll just go into construction, industry, and basic industry. We can get that in 3 rounds. We're spending a bit. We're using a bit too much of this. It would be good just to pick up. I might do that one because industry is very, very important to us. And then we're going to need to start to get some logistics heading up this way. This is quite a long distance. Okay, we'll end our turn again here. And we're seeing, oh, here we go, they've come back on land again. Here we go, we've now got combat armour. So now what we want to do is we want to now start to come across, and now that we've got those. Our bid was the highest, great. So that was Hades. I was in the wrong place. I've got no one. That was a complete waste. We now control 3 of their shares. Didn't get to see the other one that we had put money into. Just go no changes there. Design target again. No new orders there for now. Zone City upgrade. Yes, we'll actually. Do we want to upgrade this one? Yes, and look, we'll do that anyway. But what I do, and actually we've got another one in here for our city as well. So we'll go and do those for the 2 cities that we actually control. And back over through here, we will just go back in and talk with the actual, like, the governor. So we'll call the governor, go to zone orders, and we're now going to make this into a regular zone so they can start to pay taxes. And that will be helpful. So one decision. Actually, that was, yep, so regular zone, custom orders. There we are. Great. So they're now a regular zone. They'll start to pay taxes. So our money should start to become even better. There's some sort of creature wandering around in here. Again, we just want to keep everything sort of secure. We may need to get another force just to help with everything. We may need to build another truck station somewhere along in here just to push the logistics out even further out to this location back over here. Okay, we can start to now move these in and secure where these actually are. It's a hard one, this one. I'll just cancel that one. Let them slide into there. If we can actually bypass them, it would actually be fairly good. The other thing we could do would be to bring up the artillery. We might do that, I think. If we now just go to strategic movement, we can now bring these up through strategic movement along to where these guys actually are. So we'll bring that one up. And this one as well. Can't do that one. Oops. So next turn we'll try to do strategic move with this one. Oh no, we can. We can do it. Good. Up to there at least anyway. Alright. They're all done. And we're pretty much out of time here, guys. So I'm going to leave it here. So thanks for watching. And if we can bypass them, we're probably going to be able to do like a quick dash into their city, which should be in around where this farmland actually is. So we should be able to grab hold of that. What else are we seeing back over here? We're still seeing just minor empires all the way through, which is interesting. There's another port, I think. Yeah, private harbour. And again, this is Praefectus, which is just a another minor regime. So we've got a fair few things here that we can start to take over ultimately. So we will actually have to start to make use of the Oceania DLC fairly soon, once we take this spot over here. Just keep on moving that one up. All right. So that's all done. It's a long way up the top there. So we don't need to really have... Oh, gee, that's not good. We'll just move that one up and out of that way. Just don't have any supply down into there. Got rid of 2 of them. And let's have a quick look at our replacement troops. Yeah, we need to get a couple more. Let's do that. Everything else is looking good. Okay, well, we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.